That was close.
All right, as you can see with me, I have the 5.0 SkateTable, brand new product from Ramptech. Before we skate it and get into it and try a whole bunch of different setups, I'm just gonna do a little unboxing experience so you can see what's gonna happen when you get yours, and I'll show everything off on the inside and how to assemble everything. Not only am I gonna be doing the 5.0 SkateTable, but there's also a new 5.0 grind rail. I'm gonna go over that as well because it actually attaches to the table. So it's pretty cool. Let's get into it. If you are a minor, make sure you have a parent with you before cutting this stuff open because knives are sharp. The big reveal, let's check this sucker out. Boom. So first, we've got the plate that goes on the bottom. You can assemble at the bottom for a kicker ramp or launch ramp, whatever you want to call it. Woohoo! Very nice. We got our legs and everything secured in here. You're gonna want a knife or a box cutter to get this stuff undone. The coolest thing about these skate tables, while I'm getting all this undone, is that these are extremely diverse and you can do pretty much endless setups. You can have more than one table connected to other tables. You can angle the table. You can grind both sides. There is round coping on one side and then square angle on the other. And it's virtually endless. Like the more you get, the bigger your setup is, and everything can be bolted together to just create insane setups, which we're actually gonna do because I got a whole bunch of them out here. And we're gonna test it all out and see what kind of stuff we can come up with. You've got pins for the legs, so you can mount them at different heights. It's gonna come with a little tool, actually a couple of little tools, so you can put the bolts on. And then it's got different length bolts. There's the long ones for mounting tables together, and then you've got shorter ones for just putting other things on there. But it will come with all of the hardware that you need to link more than one table together and to take legs on and off, and to bolt the sheet metal at the bottom for the kicker ramp. So there's your tabletop, your flat side over here, and then your coping over here. Let's flip it over. This is laminated wood, and it is also waterproof. The entire thing is waterproof. So if you flip it over, we can get to the legs. This is my favorite thing about this. These legs just flip up. Boom. Super easy to just hide them. You flip them up, flip them down. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to put these legs on and just set it up as a table. You can do it with one person, but it's much faster just to have a buddy with you to put all of it together. So basically you've got 3 different heights. Well, let's just go the lowest first. So it should slip right in, line up the holes and stick the pin through. It's that easy, it's quick. All right, so let's flip this over. If you look around it, there are multiple holes drilled here and here, and then we've got 2 here. The reason these are larger than just a regular hole is because you can mount multiple tables together and have them at an angle. So that way it'll fit, the bolt will fit in there perfectly. You can mount 2 tables together. You can mount a table here. You can also put the base plate there. This is probably at about 8 inches, so it's definitely good for beginners. Let's just bring one side up here. All right, so now it's at an angle. So you can practice angled grinds and stuff like that. It's pretty versatile, and now let's raise it up and show how high it gets. It's right at about 1 foot. So this is the full height. Perfect, right up to my shin. It's definitely legit. And it's really cool when you get multiple of them put together. Now let's do the final position, which is going to be the kicker ramp. Pull these legs off. All right, you don't want to flip these down yet, so leave these up. You want to make sure that the head of the bolt is on the inside because you need to be able to clear a passage for this to come down. Put it that way. Super quick. Tightens up nice and easy. Boom. Now you can flip the legs down. Boom. All right, let's flip this sucker over. And now you've got a kicker. It's legit. Nice and sturdy. Just set it down on this side. Just slip the bolt in there. There we go. Layer on down. There we go. It's about 4 feet wide. Feels good. Super ready to skate them. Okay, so before we move any further, I'm gonna show you how to connect 2 skate tables together. In this configuration, we're doing flat top and then bank ramp. You gotta use this piece right here. This comes with every skate table that you get. It is a plastic connector piece that's got a slight angle to it, and it will help keep it flush so there's no gap. So basically, you just pop that sucker in there and it sits flush. So once you have that in there, then you want to take your bolts and connect the two tables together so everything fits nice and snug. So I've got these two tables flipped up. I've got my plastic connector in here. So now I'm going to bolt these into place. So for this, you're gonna wanna use the extra long bolts that will come with each skate table. Insert the bolt there. And the reason that this hole is wide is so that you can tilt your tables at different angles. So that slips in there, and then a nut goes in on the other side. We'll go ahead and do that on both. With the provided tools that will come with your skate table, you tighten up the bolt. One to hold it steady and one to tighten. All right, we got those nice and tight. Now, these are nice and snug next to each other, and you've got a nice smooth transition, no gap right there. Perfect. Next, we're gonna show you how to do the A-frame. So I'm gonna take two bank ramps and put these together. And you do need to use this plastic connector. Now, it's not gonna fit absolutely perfectly, but it still is gonna make it a little bit smoother over the two grind rails. So there is gonna be a slight gap right there, but it's really not gonna affect you that much. It's not gonna be perfectly flush. So next, I'm gonna flip these tables up, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did with the box to bank. We're gonna put the same long bolts through here. And this is when it's very useful to have these wide holes here, because this is at a more acute angle than the flat box to bank. Super quick, super easy. So now they're together, solid, not coming apart. There is a very slight little gap, but that's because this angle is a little bit higher. But definitely use this every time just for extra sturdiness, and you know, you probably can grind over that pretty easily. Before we skate these, I am going to show you the new 5.0 grind rail that actually mounts to these. So let's get into that. It is a round rail. While Drew gets all that stuff unwrapped, let me show you this. So this actually comes with every skate table, and this is what you're gonna use to link the rail to the end of the table. There are two holes underneath here, and basically this pops right in there, and you'll line up those holes and get it mounted here. So it's like table and then extension to a rail. And the cool thing is that not only can you mount one table to it, you can mount two. So you can have table death gap with the rail and then another table. So we're definitely gonna have that set up in this video coming soon. That's gonna be pretty dope. There's a whole lot of heights on this. Look at that. That's 5 holes, probably about an inch apart. I think it's the second hole from the bottom. Boom. So I'm gonna go ahead and bolt it into the table. So I'd recommend not tightening them all the way at the get-go, so you have a little bit of wiggle room so you can make sure everything lines up right, because you want the rail to be flush. So there's no gap there. So just get them in there just enough so it's not gonna fall out, and then we'll mount the rail in. All right, get our bolts in here. Looking good, lines up great. Now that it's flush, we can tighten them up in there. You can do it, Drew. I believe. My first time. Sweet. So nice and flush. You can't even like feel that at all. Grind this whole thing with one table and one rail. About 10 foot 3 inches. That's legit. The grind rail itself is almost 79 inches. It's a little over 6.5 feet. I can't wait to skate it. It's gonna be so much fun. I do have a bruised rib, so I won't be doing a whole bunch, but we got some guys coming that are gonna be skating it with me. All right, so now that we know how to use this piece to connect the rail onto the box, now I'm gonna connect 2 boxes together so it sits nice and flush. So basically, it's the same concept. It slips right in there, and then you wanna match up those holes and take the small nuts, put them in there. Once you get both of your nuts in here, don't tighten them all the way, just like we did the rail. So there's a little bit of wiggle, so we can match it up on the other side. Then you just wanna grab your other end and slide the sucker in, and you should be able to see the holes. Take your 2 other nuts, get those suckers in there. And now, you can feel it, it sits nice and flush, get them pulled tight, and then tighten up your bolts. I'm pretty sure I called these nuts earlier. They are bolts. Small bolts, nice and tight. All right, let's check it out. Smooth. Smooth like butter. Can't even feel it. Perfect. We're going to experiment with the setups. I've got 5 skate tables and this rail. I've got 4 prototype tables. So those aren't gonna line up exactly the same, you know, that was during the experimental process, trying to get the product just right. So 5 of the finished products, 4 prototypes. We're gonna have a blast. We're just gonna try and make whatever we possibly can. All right, so we're gonna do a little session on this. This is the next day. I'm out here, I got my buddy Shane. Shane, roll up in here, roll up in here. He made his debut on our Manny Christmas video, so if you haven't seen that, just go check it out on our YouTube channel, where we just, you know, got in the Christmas spirit, and I built a manual pad and we just skated it for like 8 hours or whatever. I got a buddy, Nathan, he's hopefully on his way right now, but he's got a long drive, and maybe he'll get out here by the time we do some crazy setups. So basically this is how it's gonna go. We've got one, and we're gonna skate just one by itself. We're gonna set it up in a bunch of different ways, skate it for a couple minutes, switch it out, do something different, and then we're gonna start building and piecing more and more tables together and see what kind of craziness we can come up with just to really showcase what these are capable of. Right now we've just got it on its lowest setting. So this is as low as it goes, probably about between 6 and 8 inches tall. So it's really nice for beginners, and we're just gonna skate this for a little bit and see what all we can do on it before we inch it up or maybe angle it, and then we'll turn into a kicker as well. So let's do it. Oh! I bruised my rib a week ago, so I can't really skate that hard, but I'm doing my best out here. Oh, that was weird. Yeah. Oh! Hey! Flipper around. Oh my gosh, my ribs. Whoa. That was a sick front side tail stall. Oh. Shame, shame, shame. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Oh! Dude, it's smooth. What? First try? What in the world?
Let me try it again.
All right. Yeah. Oh. I know what you want to do. You want us to build a mani pad out of this, don't you? Double it up, 4. Yeah. Twice as wide, twice as long.
That'd be sick too.
All right, let's do that.
That'd be sick. It's a lot of work, but hold on.
Oh, you got something else?
Yeah, let me see if I can do it first try.
Okay, all right. What?
Yeah, sick.
So we've got it set up as the manual pad now. Oh, it's like no gaps, very flush.
Oh yeah, look how we got it.
Yeah, super solid, legit. What you got on it, Shane?
The usual.
The usual, all right. Scrapey, scrapey. Woo! Nathan's here. He made it. Yeah. Oh! Count it. Count it. Count it. All right, now that Nathan's here, after his super long 2.5 hour drive, so we skipped skating the skate table as a kicker ramp. So we're gonna do that for a little bit now that Nathan's here, and just skate the kicker by itself for a little while, probably about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we're gonna jump to building just other stuff, as much stuff as we can. I want to build an A-frame out of this. That's what I want to do. So let's skate the kicker just for a couple minutes, and then we'll build an A-frame out of this. Let's do it. A-frame time. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Woo. Yeah. Oh. So we just spent the last, I don't know, 20 minutes doing this crazy setup. It's basically just a really cool fun box. Got the rail attached and everything. Oh my, what, dude?
Yes, sir!
There you go.
Yeah!
There's the death gap.
I'm gonna try it.
You got anything on it?
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right. Oh, first try.
Woo!
Okay, so now we are going to incorporate the skate tables into the skate park, the Ramptech rink. Yeah, very top. Boom.
That's exactly. Yes, sir!
Yeah! First try. Colton, do you volunteer as tribute for him to ollie over you?
I guess so.
Oh my God!
That was close. That was close.
All right, we didn't want Nathan to blow his knees out, so we moved on. Throw them anywhere you want. Oh! Yeah!
Lit. There it is. Yeah.
What is this creation called?
The Alaska pipeline?
The Alaska pipeline. It's the double depth gap. Or not a double depth gap, but it's longer than the one we just made.
Got our plastic connectors in there. Nice and flush, nice and waxed up. We got 2 boxes to our long rail, to another box, to another angle with a kicker.
All right, see if I can first try.
All right. Oh, almost, almost. Yes, sir.
Nice. Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Come on, Wesley.
Oh!
Are you okay, Wesley? You okay?
Barely.
Barely. Yes, sir. Keep it going, keep it going. Good. Nah, you missed it. Gotcha. Okay, so what you think about the ramp table?
5.0 skate table. It's amazing. After skating it, it's got so much versatility, like you can just do so much with it. And this isn't the end. We're gonna do more stuff with it for sure.
This is just the beginning.
This is the end of the video,
This is
but not
the
the
end?
end of more videos for the skate table.
Okay, so my name's Ty. I like SkateTable is modular. You got me? It's interchangeable. It's interlaceable. It's everything you want in a skate table. You know what I'm saying? When you get a skate table, you don't look for a skate table that is flimsy like a picnic table. You are looking for a skate table that is sturdy and is going to support your weight for years to come. So yeah, Ramptech rink. They're holding me at gunpoint, and that's why I'm saying all these positive things. But no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I think it's good. I think it's a really good ramp. And if you live in the middle of nowhere and you got no skate spots, you got nothing to skate, you can skate this. You can put it in the driveway. You and all your friends can rip on it. They're still skating it over there. It's fun. We are just barely scratching the surface of what can be done on the skate table by Ramptech.
All right, that wraps up our Ramptech skate table video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as we did skating it. To find out more information about the Ramptech skate table, go to ramptech.com. There's also going to be a link in the description to the website and also an Amazon link. Thanks for checking out another Ramptech video. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single post. We'll see you next time, and remember, skate hard.